Hey guys, it's a Sunday today, so I can imagine a lot of you want your Bloody Mary fix. I'm going to be cooking a brunch today, so I definitely want a Bloody Mary to go hand in hand with that. So I'm going to teach you a quality way to make a Bloody Mary. It's got lots of ingredients in it, but you can substitute some of these spices with things that you have in your house. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a Bloody Mary premix, and then we're going to blend some tomatoes or some tinned plum tomatoes for a little bit more texture, and we'll add them in together at the end. This way, if you have too much premix, you can save it till the next Sunday or the next time you'd like a Bloody Mary, and you don't have to waste so much because obviously tomato juice goes off quicker than spices. So to make the premix, we're going to do 6 serves. So my ratios are going to be ×6, but I'll fill you in on how much just per serve. So to start with, the main ingredient, Worcester sauce. So we've got some Leon Perrins here. That's going to be 120 mils for 6 serves. So I've got that measured out there for me. So you've got 120 ml in there, and that per serve is 20 ml. So then we're going to go on to the lemon juice. So we don't want to go for too much lemon juice because it will be too citrusy. So around 5 ml per serve. So I'm going to use around 30 ml. Just a little over pour on the first small jigger. And then some cracks of pepper, so 3 cracks of pepper per serve, so I'm going to go for 18. Beautiful. And then after that we're going to add some chili and some paprika. So I'm just going to go for a little, like a dash or a pinch, so just a little dash of chili and a little dash of paprika. After that, we're going to add another main ingredient other than Leon Perrins, and that is the Tabasco. So around 1 to 2 ml per serve. So I like it spicy, so I'm going to go for the 2, which means I'm going to go for 12 ml of Tabasco. So that is nearly halfway up your smaller jigger. Straight in there like that. It's going to really add some spice there. And one ingredient I love to add is horseradish cream. So you get some horseradish sauce and just 1 bar spoon for a 6 serve. So you might only want to go for about 1/6 of a bar spoon to 1/5. You're going to stir that in there like that. It's going to give the premix a little bit of texture. You can feel it's quite thick. And last but not least, we'll have some salt. I've got some celery salt here, so I'm going to do a pinch of celery salt. But you can use table salt or Himalayan salt or something. So there we have a quick Bloody Mary premix. Now if you do have any jalapenos, which I do, I'm going to use a little bit of the brine from that as well, just because it all adds in for a really nice spice. So I've gone for 15 ml there. So now we're ready to make our tomato juice. I'm going to blend tinned tomatoes because I like to have the thickness and the consistency, but using cartoned tomato juice or any tomato juice is absolutely fine. So we're going to pour our tinned tomatoes, chopped or plum, into our blender, and just add a little bit of water as well to kind of thin it out a little bit, but you'll still get the texture that you need. So we'll pop that on the blender just for a few seconds. It's going to be absolutely perfect for the final cocktail. And usually, or typically, a Bloody Mary is thrown in a bar, which is the process of pouring from one vessel of cubed ice into an empty vessel over and over to dilute the drink. What we're going to do is stir, because that might be what you'll be doing at home, and also I don't want to make a mess in my lounge. So to make the drink, we're going to start with our premix of 25 ml. So that's going to be all the spices and flavours you want in your Bloody Mary, and this is for the one serve. Obviously next we'll go for the vodka. I'm using Black Cow vodka today. It's a really beautiful vodka to add to this drink, and we're going to go for a double shot. Next we will add the tomato juice. Now I'm going to do this by eye, but usually around 120 ml would be perfect. And then we are going to stir our drink together. Get the dilution in there and the right consistency. So around 10 seconds, we can fill our glass with ice now. Typically a highball would be good to use, and we can strain that straight into the highball as shown. And there you have your really thick Bloody Mary there. Leave a little bit of room at the top so that we can add our garnish in. So to garnish, we've got some leafy celery, we've also got some celery sticks. It'd be quite nice to kind of gnaw on one as we go. So we're going to get a large celery stick and we're just going to cut it down long ways so we get a nice stick to garnish like this. And then we can add maybe a slice of lemon and black olive or green olive on the side there. Beautiful. And just to top it off, the dusting of black pepper cracked on top like this. A few cracks is going to really finish that off. So there we have our quality Bloody Mary to make at home. Thank you.